Hello dear students, this is Dr. Vishali Jain, your English teacher. So today we are going to focus on the chapter entitled My Childhood, which is prescribed in your 9th class book Beehive, and this chapter is written by a well-known and great scientist and author of our own country India named APJ Abdul Kalam. But before saying more, my dear students, let me tell you the full form of APJ Abdul Kalam, and that is very important too. So the full form of APJ Abdul Kalam is Abul Parik Janulabdin Abdul Kalam, right? So now let's focus over the story of the chapter in detail. My childhood summary deals with the famous biography entitled Wings of Fire of the celebrated Indian APJ Abdul Kalam. My childhood refers to a section in this book. In this book means Wings of Fire, and this section or chapter talks about the very early days of Abdul Kalam's life. Furthermore, the chapter gives us an idea of how the childhood of APJ Abdul Kalam prepared him, prepared him to become a successful scientist and president in the future. Actually, much has to do with his upbringing, which Kalam discusses in this section of the Wings of Fire. Moreover, Kalam tells us about his parents and siblings here. He also mentions the important role of his friends in his life, and in short or in a nutshell, we can say that in my childhood, Kalam mentions everything that had an impact on his life, directly or indirectly, and out of this, these things shaped him into the successful man he became in the future. So my dear students, let's focus on the summary in detail. And also, let me tell you now only that Abdul Kalam's life was not very luxurious, right? He was very down to earth, and that's the result that he got so much successful in his life and great and memorable that even today we are discussing about him. So let's focus now. APJ Abdul Kalam was born in a Muslim family that was a middle class family, and furthermore he had 3 brothers. Moreover, so you are supposed to focus on the characters of the story, right? Kalam also had 1 sister. Furthermore, his father and mother were both of very good nature, and Kalam's childhood house was ancestral, right? Now, the father of APJ Abdul Kalam lived in a life that one can say it was very simple, really. And nevertheless, his father made all the necessities available to the children, but not the luxuries. See, there is a difference between the luxuries and the necessities, right? So they were provided, they were blessed with the necessities, but not the luxuries. And that's the result that is the reason how he became so much famous and successful in life. So, his parents did not have any education and they were not very much rich. Moreover, many outsiders ate with the family every day, and also Kalam had the qualities of self-discipline and honesty due to his parents only. Now, Kalam's family was secular in nature. His family gave an equal amount of respect to all the religions. In spite of being Muslim, they were very humble and respected towards Hindus also, right? Now, furthermore, there was participation from his family in Hindu festivals, and Kalam heard stories of the Prophet along with the Ramayana from his grandmother and mother. Now, all of this clearly shows the secularism present in his family, and that is the reason that his mindset was very broad. His optimistic approach led him towards his success. Now, friendship was influential in Kalam's childhood. Furthermore, he had 3 friends. My dear students, you have to listen now very carefully, and you must have all these friends' names on the tips, right? Their religious backgrounds were different. Moreover, there was not a trace of feeling of discrimination among those friends. All these friends, including Kalam, went into different professions. Now, in 5th standard, this is also very important scene, you have to keep it in mind and heart also. So in 5th standard, a new teacher came to the class of Kalam, and in class, Kalam was wearing a cap that's representing his religion, and this cap certainly gave Kalam a distinct Muslim identity. Moreover, Kalam always sat near Ramananda, a Hindu priest's son. This was something that the new teacher was not able to tolerate. He could not stomach it, right? Consequently, Kalam was required to sit on the back bench as the punishment, and after this incident, both the friends felt very sad and told this to their parents. After this, Ramananda's father met with the teacher to inform him not to spread the social inequality and communal hatred. Now he made a demand that the apology must come, and furthermore, in case of refusal, the teacher must quit. Listening now? Now consequently, there was reformation. The nature of the teacher and apology came from him, and there was a very much transformation in him, and he changed his mindset and his views also. So it was very blessing or heaven like. Means he was counseled, उसकी counseling की गई, तो new teacher also got optimistic mindset, और उसका भी जो mindset था वो broad हुआ, and he now also he was not in the favor of the discrimination, right? Now what happened कि one day the science teacher of APJ Abdul Kalam invited him at his place for dinner, and actually the science teacher was the very good, but his wife was very conservative, and because of this the wife of the science teacher denied to serve Abdul Kalam in her kitchen, right? Because he is a Muslim boy. Now the science teacher decided to serve Abdul Kalam with his own hands, and he ate the meal and sat with him. Now it was done, right? The means Abdul Kalam went to his place. Now next weekend again the science teacher invited Abdul Kalam at his place, and now he was thinking कि why sir is again inviting me when his wife is not comfortable with it. But this time he observed that there was a drastic transformation of this wife of the science teacher actually, and she very nicely treated Abdul Kalam and served him with her own hands. So now my dear students, what happened कि science teacher counseled his wife very nicely, and she also understood it. And now Kalam's upbringing came to an end when he received permission to go to Ramanathapuram for further studies after the end of the World War II, right? So his father and mother certainly loved him, but this love didn't mean they forced their decision on Kalam. So because they didn't want that their love should become in the way of his success. So he gave them permission. So my dear students, it's all about the chapter. If you have any doubt, you are also supposed to go through the video once more just to have your doubts clear. And you are also supposed to answer some of the questions at the end of the video just to have an idea that how much do you know about this story. So until the next video, keep learning and be safe. Thank you.